Welcome back everyone. I feel like I'm a bit rusty, so give me a chance to get everything set up. Hope you're all doing well. I think that's right now. I've chosen this picture from MysticArtMirrors, and I'm going to use the Ramushe alcohol markers to base everything, I think. If not everything, then definitely just his skin. So I'm going to make a purple skin today. So let's get to the zoom. Let's zoom it back out. And that should be okay. You can see my little swatching bead here. Literally for just testing all the colours out each night. So I'll just wait a few minutes before I start. Like I said, I hope everyone's doing well. We're okay, we're staying safe. I think it's probably been about 3 weeks, at least 2.5 weeks since I've last streamed. I was worried about coming on and it buffering like what it is doing right now. That's the main reason that I've not been on, because it's not playing ball by the looks of it. So I'm going to start off now in a minute, but by the looks of it, it's buffering pretty bad. Annoying. Let me just check on my phone what it's like. It's just starting to rain now, it's been as well. It's been quite warm today. We've had some really hot weather. Right, let's see. Seems like it's alright. Right, I'm just going to start off now. If it does keep buffering, then you know it's just one of them things. There's nothing I can do about it. I think it's probably the weather. I'm going with a really pastel purple for this skin. I'm going to start on the smaller areas. I tried to pick a picture that wasn't, you know, like the body didn't just stop, at least that there's water here. So there isn't just a line there. I can't stand that with alcohol markers. See, I think I can get away with it though, because it's meant to be water, so I'll get away with it. I'm really enjoying these alcohol markers. I like them just as much as the Spectrum Noir ones that I've got, the pastels. But obviously there's a lot more colours to choose from. Some of the colours I have noticed you have to go over with a couple of layers at least, just to make it nice and smooth. I finished one in that new dragon one. I can't remember the name of it, I can't see it. And they did a brilliant job in that. So I'll leave that to dry and let's see how patchy it does actually look once it's dry. If it is, then I'll just, you know, go over it again. The only thing I wish it did have a brush nip on it, like the Copics, but I believe that I think it's Ohuhu actually have come out with a brush line. I don't know if they're available over here though yet, but like I said, I'm quite happy with this. You know, this set, it's a big set. I've got a funny feeling I am going to have to go over that again, because I've gone over that bit twice though and it looks it looks better, so I'm just going to go in straight away with the second one. I hope any of them flip throughs were helpful as well that I've uploaded tonight. I know that not everybody have seen what's actually inside them books. I thought it might be helpful. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot smoother. I'm just going to do the same thing. The last couple of nights I've been working on the Mariola Blue Deck printouts, and because it wasn't printed on my paper or with my ink, I've not been able to use any sort of water mediums. So I think we'll use some sort of paint, maybe for the water, maybe. Right. That doesn't look too bad. Right, so I'll start on this area. Oops, gone over that arm a little bit. Fill that in. Hopefully that doesn't dry. Put a line over it. It is still buffering quite a lot. Let's go with it and see what happens. I just can't stand that if I'm watching somebody else's video and it's constantly buffering. I know it gets on my nerves, so I don't want to be sitting here annoying anybody else. MysticArtMirrors has just come out with a new book, but I was trying to hold off and see if the book was going to be single-sided or not, or you know, with what's going on I might have to just buy the PDF anyway. It might be a while before I get any physical books, you know, from Etsy. Hello Mia, it's lovely to see you. Seems like ages since I've said hello to everyone. How are you doing? How are you and the doggies holding up? I think I'm going to have to do probably the same thing again. Let's go over it one more time. It seems to be buffering a lot more than usual tonight, so I'm sort of just testing the water really and seeing how it behaves, and that depends how long I'm going to stay on for. Brilliant, I'm glad to hear that. I've just been talking about the new MysticArtMirrors book. Have you seen it yet? I think is it Furrytopia, or I know it's something to do with furries anyway. I don't know whether it's worth waiting for the actual physical book or just getting the PDF of it now. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to go out and buy another printer. But to be fair, my son and my husband can use that printer as well for work and school. These are the Lemouche markers that I'm using tonight. I'm okay, thank you. Plodding along as you do. Yeah, I've had a nice Easter. We just went for a long walk this morning. I think we was probably out for about an hour. maybe a little bit over, just local around here. Took Isabel for a walk. We actually walked past her nursery and I'm pretty sure that she thought she was going to nursery. It was a shame. How's it been for you? Are you managing to get out once a day, or? Just trying my best not to make this patchy, especially with it being right in the middle of the face. I'm actually going to go over the lips as well, because I'm going to make them just a darker shade of purple, I think. I just wanted something different to do tonight. I was sick of doing just normal colour skin tone. I think it's hard for everyone as well at the moment though. She's just been fitted with a new chair, which is at an awkward size. This one's too big for her, whereas her other one was too small, and she's got a new standing frame and that one's too big. But at least we've got the equipment that we need right now for her anyway. How much is it buffering for you, Mia? Because it's buffering for me a lot. Like I said, I'm just playing it by ear and just seeing how it behaves. I don't think it's just me though. When I've been watching other people's streams, it's been buffering quite a lot. Is it alright for you? Good. Good, good. Oh, I don't want it to go patchy right in the middle. I've already managed to go over her eye a little bit, but I'll be able to cover that up with a bit of grey. Good, good. It's a difficult one, isn't it? You can't say like, oh, what have you been up to lately? Because everyone's just in the same boat. Yeah, well, it's not just me then, is it? I don't think the weather's helping at the moment. Like I said, it's been quite humid today. It's been warm the past 2 or 3 days, and then today it's been quite humid, and we're having a really bad downpour at the minute, so that's probably not helping. Crinkling the paper up slightly this, I don't know if it's picking it up on camera, there's a bit of a wave to it there. What have you been working on with your free time, Mia? Oh, I got a new cart as well, and I built it all by myself. Didn't take much. I've still been looking into them. I'm and ahhing. What do you think? Right, let me look at my colour wheel. What is it? I don't want to go for completely opposite colours. I might even go with yellow orange here. Or maybe orange towards the bottom and yellow at the top. So let me pastel yellow. Oh no, it's too dark. Right, that's a nice yellow. And what's that? Watermelon? No, melon yellow. Yeah, they're nice. So we'll see if we can blend them two down. We'll see. I think I'm going to work to dark into light. Oh, it would usually be the other way around, but I like these a lot actually, yeah, a lot. I've got this one on display, but everything on here is done with these markers apart from the skin. I kept the skin, as you can see there, clear, just so I could use the Holbeins on it, and I love how it's turned out. I'm really happy with that. I actually keep that one, like I said, on display on my desk. And there's a couple of other pictures that I've completed with just these. And yeah, I'm happy with them, and the amount of colours that you get. I probably shouldn't have swatched them in this, but I was just being lazy. I just wanted to get them all swatched out. But they're all the colours, and as you can see, there's some really nice pastel colours, skin tones. You know, and for the price, I think they are really worth it. Right, so let's start at the bottom, like I said, and work my way up. And we're just going to use the fine tip this time. I think, she says. I feel terrible not managing to get a proper, you know, talky video up to you guys, or streaming loads, but it's just difficult with what's going on. And I know everyone will understand. It's quite vibrant, that one. You can see. They're good. They're good. Rollo was due to go to the groomers actually about 2 weeks ago, and obviously everything's closed now. And with the heat coming in, I've ended up having to base it. I had no clippers. I had no dog clippers or hair clippers or anything, so I've ended up just having to use the scissors and give her a bit of a trim. And she was a good girl. She was. She just stood on the table outside with a towel underneath her and let me put her head up and tail and everything and give her a good cut. I still need to get some clippers because she's panting terribly with the heat. But yeah, they're good apart from that. See if these two colours will blend together. You're knocking the camera as well, will you please move? That doesn't look too bad, I might go over it again. Oh, actually I've not even tried to use this yet. Oh, don't mess up. This colourless blender. Let's see what that does, if it does anything. I can't see much of a difference. Oh, I can a little bit. Well, that's not too bad actually, considering they're really different colours then. Let's do it again, so go from dark to light. I'll bring this a little bit higher up this time. And I'll use the broad tip on this one. And then I will go over with that colourless blender again, because it seems to have done the job actually there. Let me keep these open, let's put these to one side. That noise though, it's like chalk on a board, it's terrible. What do you think of that? I want to use my Holbein pencils for doing the shading on the skin, I think. I got that new tutorial book as well, and I really want to try the leopard print, you know, the fur. I never tried doing anything like that before. It does a bit, doesn't it? But it seems to be doing the trick though, because I'm going to go over it with pencil as well. So at least there's not, you know, like a harsh line like this here. So for my Easter dinner today, usually a tradition would be lamb. We don't eat much lamb in our house, so we ended up having sirloin steaks instead. Well, me and my husband did, the kids obviously didn't. If I give that to Lewis, he'd cry if I give him a plate of steak. Hello, see? I know, it seems weird. It's trying to find the time and, you know, at the moment. But yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on how much it's buffering. Because if it's not, because it's doing it again there on my screen. And I'm going with the blender again. Me, you are right, it is erasing it a little bit. I can see where it's gone whiter. You are right. I thought it was literally because it's got no colour in it, so why would it erase? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go with the darker shade again. Yeah, so I'm in the market for a new printer. I'm hoping to pick one up tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll be able to pick one up from the supermarket when we do... Oops, a daisy, I wasn't meant to do that colour. I wasn't meant to... Try again. When we do our weekly shop, I've only been going once a week, so I'll be able to get a printer, hopefully, from the supermarket. Oh, let me see if I can blend that out. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, brilliant. It's just my monitor then. Let me just click on another screen. And that one seems alright as well. I think I've got away with that BB there. Nearly did it again then. You know what it is? It's because I'm so used to having the dark colour at the top and the bottom, you know, bringing it together to make a lighter shade in the middle for the highlight. And that's not what I'm going for. So we played a game of Monopoly on Friday, I want to say. Game of Thrones Monopoly. And it was the most fun we've had in, well, since we got back off holidays. And I won, yet again. Yet again. It doesn't take skill, that game, though, I don't think. I think half of it's luck. And with that Game of Thrones one as well, like you get cards that'll say you can pinch your opponents, like take your opponent's full set of cards. It's a bit cheaty really, but it's so funny. I mean, Lewis is better than my husband at it. Let's add a little bit more yellow to that one. And if you hear any squeaks in the background, that's not the dogs, it's Isabel. She's still awake. She's still awake. We started to put her to bed a little bit later. So if you hear noises, that's what it is. It's not the dogs. And the blender again. I don't know why I'm worrying about the blending too much anyway, because like I said, I'll go over it with pencil. To believe it or not, see, I was going to do this page tonight. I've got them here, but I like using them on more, you know, more intricate pages. I will do one, if you like, in a Carla McColby or in one of the mythographic ones, that they're a lot more, you know, detailed, because I've not yet used them on a, you know, like a big area. I might make it look a bit streaky, whereas if it's small areas, I've managed to pull off a nice picture or two so far. But yeah, I'm more than happy to do that. I've actually got, I was just telling Mia, I got a new cart. So I've got one cart at the left of me that I keep all my water mediums, paints, watercolour, pencils, paintbrushes, etc, etc. And I've got the other, my older one at the side of my right hand side with all my markers and pencils, etc, etc. I think that's what everyone's doing at the moment, a bit more organising. But yeah, thank you for asking. Right, so that wouldn't be orange because the orange is here, so we're going to do all this yellow. Oh, I finally got the email as well about being a YouTube partnership. It was late, it was about 11:30. Me and my husband were in bed watching TV, and he says to me, he rolled over and said, "Have you not heard anything about YouTube yet? It's been a while since you hit the thousands." I said, no. Anyway, I checked my emails, and there it was, the email, like a couple of minutes late, like before that. And I turned around and I looked at him, I said, "Have you been checking my emails? That's weird, that." No. Very strange. Well, yeah, there it was. Thank you. Hello, Susan. Yeah, we're all doing well, thank you. We're all doing as well as we can be. How are you doing? Right, I'm going to start off on this side. So I think it's going to be darker there. It's a bit of a crease, that bit there. I think the hair is like folded over a little bit. So I'm going to bring this all the way around, I believe. So for the past, I want to say, 2 weeks, every night I've been sat here colouring. I've been watching documentaries on the iPad every night. Oh no, I tell a lie, because yesterday afternoon when Isabella was in bed, I don't know if any of you remember it, a film called Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and I watched all of that, and it was like bringing back childhood memories watching that. It was dead weird. It was on that Disney Plus. See, I really enjoyed that. That bit, it needs to be orange because I've gone over it with purple, so that's all going to be orange. Bianca, hello. Touch wood, oh god, everyone's doing alright by the sounds of it. And you just have to go by the rules, haven't you? Stay in. It's annoying the life out of me, to be honest, when I'm seeing we've been going out, like I said, for one walk a day, but then I'm seeing teenagers, and you know that they don't live together, out on the streets, and I'm thinking, shame on them parents. You know, they shouldn't be letting the children do that, but that's just me, that's what I think. Pennywise, thank you. Yeah, I felt like saying something, but it's not worth it, is it? It's not worth it, especially with teenagers. You'll get a mouthful, won't you? Not when I've got Isabel with me anyway. I'm going to go over that yellow. Right, these two bits now. Pennywise, I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome. I haven't drawn this, Penny. This is a digital printout. I'm just colouring it. Cindy, hello. Like I said, as long as everyone, you know, does as they're told, plays by the rules, it'll be over before we know it. Yeah, Susan isn't a bot, Penny. Right, let's blend this out now. So has anybody else had the traditional lamb for tea today? I've been seeing a lot of it on Facebook. Let's bring this up slightly. I do like that colour combination actually. I wanted to use the combination, the boot that I've got, but obviously I'd have to match the markers to the prismas or the polys, and I am not about to do that right now. I'll have to find some sort of, you know, chart online. Try and make this a little bit smoother. And go over with the yellow. What colour should we do with ours? Maybe green. Maybe green. Or pink. I'm just going to take this out of the clipping. I don't know if you guys remember, but this picture, do you remember when I try to do the watercolours and it completely bled? I didn't completely waste the page, I just used it now for the scrap paper sort of thing. Waste not, want not. Right. It makes me a little bit nervous with the bigger areas. Let's get this yellow down. Oh, that's what we had steak. Roast parsnips, my favourite. I'm the only person in the house though that eats them, so after the time I'm eating frozen, because if you buy a full bag for yourself it just gets wasted. Oh yeah, them and sprouts. Parsnips and sprouts are my favourite vegetables. I'm just keep going over with different layers just to try and make it blend a little bit better. What? Yeah, but you'll have to get me a glass of wine. Nice, isn't it?
Like a palm of eye, look.
Oh, skin. It's meant to be a mermaid, I think.
Red eyes.
No, why do you always say that? Every single picture I walk over here and say, needs red eyes, needs red eyes. Oh, is there? I'll come back. I guess it's the first time that I think I've seen you before, Penny, I believe. Anyway, if anybody's looking for any nice alcohol markers, I would recommend these actually. Yeah, I thought I'd not seen you before. I'm doing alright, thank you. How are you doing? Just getting on with things, I suppose. Like everybody. I've been looking at binders as well after watching Colouring Chat with Sammy's video. Thank you. Raining bad. Wind. It's bad weather, isn't it? Yeah, so I've been looking at binders. Quite expensive, aren't they? I didn't realise. Gosh, that was lucky. That was really lucky then, Susan, wasn't it? I would have been crying if it was like one day off. I would have been so upset. Yeah, I think it's Danny's just said that it's pretty windy outside. It'll be the weather, Mia, unfortunately. Just got to bear with it a little bit. Oh, fantastic. I did order. Oh, which one was it? The one with the planets and stuff. Oh, what's it called? The solar system one. You guys will know what I mean. It's not a brand new one. Anyway, I ordered that as a physical copy. But, you know, it could turn up in 2 week, 4 week, 8 week, whatever. But I really, really, really want the new one. But I don't know whether it's worth waiting. But that's really exciting, Cindy. I love all their books, I really do. You're a drawer too. I don't draw these though, Penny. I just colour them in. My son can draw. My son can draw quite well actually. But he refuses to come on any sort of stream or video. The Zodiac Girls, that's the one. That's the one. I couldn't think of the name. Yeah, I ordered that one as a physical copy. But you know, I don't know. I don't know how long it would take. Mia, are you still on? She'll be knocking around somewhere. I'll go over with the yellow a bit though. You see it's looking a bit patchy. Jackie, hello. Thank you, Mia. I was just about to do that. You'd beat me to it. I've got my mouse in my hand. Thank you. You always get one, don't you? Jackie, how are you? Did you see I got another Misfits book? I'm not getting them all though because I know I won't colour in them all, you know, like the unicorn one. But I've started one and the alien one. Yeah, I read that. It's just unfortunate, isn't it? Is it buffering for you guys though? Because it's buffering terribly for me. I do need to catch up on your stream, Jackie. Right, I think I'm happy with the alcohol markers on this now. Oh no, I've missed. Shall I do the green? Let me just test the green because I do want green eyes. God, because it's not behaving. Yeah, I like that green. That's like a minty green. And then we'll go over with the pencils. I could do a little bit of the Albert Dürer on the water maybe, if I can get it to blend out. Yeah, because we can go over with that with pencils. Right, so let me just move these because they literally take 3/4 of my desk up. Look what I did to my Holbein's pencil case. Let me just switch so I can see what camera. Let me just switch. Look, I used that Mod Podge on it. Oh, well, I used it on this, and then I went and did it on my phone, didn't I? Because I couldn't help myself. I'm going to be doing it on my Converse next. So let me just reorganise a little bit. Got my colour chart, pencils. Right, I just want to add just a little bit of shading, I think, to the face. I don't want to go over the top with shading, I don't think. I don't think I did any shading actually on that picture last night. So, I've got lilac, wisteria. Let's just have a look. What's that one going to be like? Smalt blue. That might be okay. Everyone's been saying that to me today. Happy Easter. Obviously it is Easter, but we don't I haven't messaged anybody back. I've been ignorant. And my sister and my mum and my dad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's a really nice case that as well, Sue. It's like it's got like a padding to it, not like the other ones that are just like leather feeling. That bumblebee one, I mean, it's not usually my sort of taste, that, but once I'd actually got it in person, I really love it. And it was one of the more cheaper ones. Oh, let's see how far we can get with this tonight. Yeah, I've seen the about the Paradise boot, but by the looks of it, I can't get hold of the Castle one, unfortunately. It's still saying that it's ordered, but there's no delivery date. So I've been reading on a lot of Facebook groups that people were complaining that Amazon was charging £30 because they would have to get it from America. I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know. It's a really nice case, Mia, especially for the price. I think it was about £13 or £14, I believe. You know what? We didn't even have any Easter eggs in the house this morning. Not any. Because if I give Isabel too much chocolate, she'll be bouncing off the walls. And Lewis isn't bothered. He would rather money for Xbox Live points. But I think I'll buy myself one tomorrow. I think I can get it from there, but I've still got it on order on Amazon, so I've just left it. You know, I've not even bothered cancelling it. I've just left it. If it turns up, it turns up. I'm not too worried, you know. If it does, it does. It doesn't, it doesn't. Like I said, I'm not going to add loads and loads of shade into this tonight. I love how the hair's turned out. Oh yeah, no, I can. I just left it on. Just left it on. Because to be honest as well, you know them alcohol markers, the delivery date on them was like a month from when I ordered it. But it came within a week and a half. So it just might turn up, that's what I'm trying to say. So we'll just see. I'm going to go in with a lighter shade, I think possibly the lilac. That wind is getting up terribly. It sounds like it's howling. We're not going to have Coronation Street soon, Mia. It's going to be gone soon. We're on one episode. One episode Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I wonder if they're going to write this in the storyline. How are they going to do it? Does anybody else watch Coronation Street? Because I know Mia does. I'm going to be really upset when it's when they can't film. Obviously they can't film now when it's stopped being recorded. That's not too bad. I feel like I'm getting slightly better at these pencils. I just need to remember to hold them further back because I'm quite heavy-handed. Just need to constantly keep reminding myself. Thank you, Mia. What, tonight, Susan? Oh gosh, that's not good, is it? Being pushed back to bloody May. We spoke to my father-in-law, and he lives in Manchester, and he was just getting bad weather, and that was about 6:30, 7 o'clock, I want to say. Strange, that, isn't it? Have you blocked that person, Mia? Because you know they'll just try and come back and annoy the rest of us. You do watch it. Well, I'm going to be dead upset when it stops. I usually save all the episodes up till a Friday and then watch it like an omnibus all together, and then I can skip all the breaks as well. Thank you, Mia. So it's going to be like a Friday night now, like, what do I watch on TV? Because there's nothing on. Let me just bring that out a little bit. I don't like that line though. You know what, I've not tried any sort of water over these markers, I don't think. So it will be interesting, that, actually. Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible. The last one that I'd watched, I don't want to say anything. Is everybody up to date? I'm up to date. I watched Fridays on Friday. I want to be careful what I'm saying, so I don't want to spoil it for anybody else. Anyway, she had that piece of paper in a bag. So if you've watched it, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I was certain that she was going to leave then. And it's screaming at the TV. Even my husband said, it's silly how they're making this out, like him being in the pub, and how would she not smell the beer on his breath, and etc, etc. It's a bit silly. Okay, so I won't be going out for a nice walk tomorrow because we can only go out once a day, so I need to do the weekly shop tomorrow. So my husband will sit in the car with Isabel. My son will stay home. He's alright, he's 13, and stop on his own for an hour or so in the house. Or we just nip to the local supermarket. But I feel like because I'm only going to the supermarket once a week, I want to have a proper loop round, even though it's so regimented and you have to be in and out there. But I can't do that obviously with a toddler in the car, and she's just going to kick off. But I'll be happy if I find a printer tomorrow. I'll be a happy girl. As long as it doesn't break within a couple of months like the last one did. drinking Guinness tonight. Guinness and blackcurrant for a change. I used to drink this a lot when I was younger. That's the only drink I'd sort of drink. I quite like that. I do apologise if it is buffering. I know you guys are saying that it's not, but it's just it's playing up on my end. But like I said, I've been watching documentaries every single night. I know it's a bit of a morbid thing to watch, but like on serial killers and solved cases and stuff like that. And it turns out I was watching one about you know, Myra Hindley and oh gosh, what was his name? What was his name? The guy, I can't remember now. Myra Hindley and, well, her boyfriend at the time. And it turned out that my husband's auntie she nearly got took away by Myra Hindley. They actually stalked her. So I was speaking to the lady. What would she be if she's my husband's auntie? Is that my auntie-in-law? Ian Brady, that's the one. That's the one. Is that what she'd be, auntie-in-law? It is, isn't it? Yeah, she was telling me about what had happened, about the van following her, and there was a woman, and obviously if you saw Myra Hindley, you wouldn't miss her with the bleach blonde hair and the dark makeup and everything. And I was listening to the story, and how old is she now, Glenys? She must be mid 60s. She must be. And she remembers it so clearly, so I can only imagine how terrifying that was for her. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a morbid one, but it just interested me. The whole thing, you know, they got away with it. I don't think they got enough time, either of them. Does it look a bit blotchy here? Just try and blend this out a little bit more. Holding the pencil right back so I'm not being heavy-handed again. Yeah, so I hope as well I find some clippers tomorrow for the dog. Oh, she's ever so good though. My black one, if you've seen her on Instagram, the long-haired one, she was literally just standing on the table letting me put a leg up, or back leg, or a tail, letting me cut her hair. If I tried to do that with the cream coloured one, she would have been screaming the neighbourhood down. She let me cut her nails as well. You take her to the groomers though and she's screaming, but like maybe that's because they've got cats there and she's scared of them. I'm not sure. Right, let's go under the lip a little bit. You know, talking about roller, I had a roller hair on the end of my pencil then. You get everywhere. Right, let's go in with the eyes now, I think. Where's my light colour? Because everything has to be in order, because it'll annoy me even if putting the pencils back in, that one's not. You know, the name, having the name upwards, it annoys the life out of me. She got into trouble. Oh, these two don't like a bath. Yeah, they do play me up with the bath. Anderson, hello. Yeah, it was first time that I've seen you here, so welcome. And it's lovely to have you here. Have you got a channel by any chance? It's just seeing your name, Colouring World. Right, and the two greens I'm going to go for. with the eyes. I might just have to sharpen one of these. No, this should be okay actually. And I want a white gel pen. What I was using last night, I was using my Wink Stella. Was it last night? Yeah. And it's nearly all gone. It's annoying that it's not see-through packaging, so you can't actually see how many's left. I'll have a look at your channel now. Oh, it won't let me click on it now. When the stream is over, I'll be able to go through the comments and have a look at your channel. Then Madison. Right, so I'll start off with the lighter colour. It is a really, I was going to say kiwi green, but it's not, it's called lettuce green. Some of the colour up. Wanted it to contrast with the skin colour a little bit. Now let's go in with the darker one. Why have they done that then? That's weird. I'll be able to do it on my phone. I'll just do it very quickly. I'm spelling colour in without the E. World. My phone feels dead scratchy now with having this glue on. Right, there you go, I've got you. Astro Inklings, I've not worked in that one in a while. Right, so let's darken this up a little bit. That seems like a shame, that, because you guys know that I like to share other people's channels. So if I'm saying, you know, put hearts for your channel, so people can't click on them anymore. You know what, I have got one of them soon and I've not used it. Gosh, let me see if I can even find it. I've not used it in a very, very long time. There it is. And the setting that I had it on was a setting 5. So a setting 2 for these. I will try that then. Yeah, that seems a bit ridiculous, that, because what if you're wanting to, you know, promote other people, or, you know, that seems a bit unfair, doesn't it? But I'll try my best to remember that now. Because I feel terrible. I might even go in, I'm going to go in with a darker green. Vermilion. And we'll test it out now, actually. Oh, it makes it very sharp, but short, doesn't it? So does that help with the breakage? Let's stop them from breaking. My head might get in the way here because I'm trying to get in little tiny details. I want to make it a little bit darker up here, actually. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I don't think that when I'm watching other people's channels. I look at my own stuff and I think, do I rush half of my things? But it's just the way that I colour. I can't stand spending hours and hours and hours and hours on one picture because I just haven't got the patience. I'll be honest. That's why I love alcohol markers and watercolour so much. I know that Jackie has colouring with UFOs. I know that she has. I'm subscribed to her. I don't know whether she's still here or not. She might have disappeared. But yeah, I try and think of different things, not that everybody's done. Try and make it a little bit different. I'm going to add some highlights now. I'm going to go here. You can't really see that, I know. I'm going to add another one here. We'll go over this one again. And basically try and do the same thing on the other side. If you watch my last video, the butterfly, I've just got it here. It was funny this last night. This one that I did is I just put music over it because I had my family in the room. But you can see me trying to match up the different colours, like going, right, this is 2 pink ones, and you can see it in my brain trying to work out, you know, to get the colours right. It was quite comical. I was watching the video back and actually laughing to myself that you can see it so clearly. But I tried using a bit of glitter and that was a fail. So I just went over and put Mod Podge on it. And that's how my pencil case ended up full of it. Right. But I love it. It makes it, you know, different to my other ones. I mean, that's the other side. Debbie, hello, how are you doing? Been worried about you and not heard anything for, has it been a week or so? How are you? I hope you're doing alright. I'm going to colour the little butterfly now, I think. And we're going to go in with pinks this time. Maybe pinks and purples, pinks and blues, pinks and greens. Yeah, we'll stick with the greens and pinks, just so I'm not adding too many colours. Oh, this is a pretty pink. What's this one? Rose pink. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Deborah. No, but as long as you're looking after yourself, are you managing to get out for your 1 exercise a day? You and your partner? Your Harry Potter flip through was nice. I've never actually read any Harry Potter books, I've only seen the movies. Naughty. Marissa's read them. Oh, that's brilliant. I wish I had the motivation to go running. Yeah, I definitely don't have time to sit there and to read the books. I'd love to, because they're meant to be better, as everything that I've heard. Let's bring this one down. I hate as well not being able to say to you guys, like, I'm going to be on this day and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And it's just not possible, unfortunately. You love Harry. My son really likes Hermione, but I think that's just a typical teenage thing. I haven't watched them films in a while, actually. That was one of the rides actually we went on at Universal, and it was bloody amazing. You'll get there though, won't you? Have you only just started running again though, Debbie? Good, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I think she's finally nodded off now. Can't hear any squeaking. I'm going to use a lighter green, I think, for the middle. I'm going to use that lettuce green again actually. Let me just sharpen this one. Right, let's try the MysticArtMirrors on the water. Let's see how we get on. I might even try that pencil sharpener with them pencils. I haven't seen them, no me. It must make you feel better afterwards. I mean, once you've got home. Right, so these can be moved. That I need. That's our teaser. I need to put this in a piece of plastic. I keep forgetting. Oops, daisy. Knocked everything over. Should we go for blues or greens, like green water? Maybe even teal. 161. 161. Right, let's have a go. So let's get me water right. And my dirty tea towel. And let me get a brush. I think, yeah, that's the Pentel brush. I've been using them quite often. You've just got to keep telling yourself, Debbie, it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be forever. It'll be over at some point. How long have I been streaming? I'll tell you in a minute. If it lets me rewind. Oh, it will let me. Oh, I don't know. Maybe 45 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer. Kirsty? Does anybody, Mia, do you know how long I've been on? Yeah, it's round about that, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to go in with green water because I want it to match the eyes. And please do forgive me, I'm not 100% with these pencils yet. I've used them a handful of times and I've found, with me personally, they are better for smaller areas. But let's just see. What I've been doing is like working on an area, wetting it, letting it dry, and then going over with different layers. But I do know that you can, like, I can go in with a darker shade there and do it that way. But we'll just see. I'm alright, Kirsty, thank you. After me, was that yesterday or the day before that rant on Instagram to you? I'm alright. How are you? How are the kids? Kirsty was being nice enough to listen to me moan and whinge. It's lovely to see all my familiar faces and new as well. considering I've not been on in what, 2.5, 3 weeks. How's she doing there though? I saw the video of Hazel singing. That was so sweet. It was so cute. You don't know how lucky that you are that the kids watch Disney films. What I would give. I keep trying. I just sneak on like Lion King or whatever. No, Justin Fletcher, it has to be. See babies. I'm gonna have to start putting the iPad on the tray because it's driving me nuts now, to be honest. Hello Keller. Oh, don't be nervous. How are you? I think we're doing alright. Yeah, definitely don't be nervous. Always come and say hello. Still Tangled, I must have watched it 100 times. You know, that's one Disney film that I've not seen. Lewis watched the Beauty and the Beast last night, and I went up to check on him, and he was up to the bit where they're all singing. And the Beast doesn't look anything like the cartoon. They proper tried to make him look a bit too realistic. He was quite menacing in the cartoon, but it looks like he's a bit cuddly in this one, if anything. I haven't watched it. It was just the bit that I saw that he was watching. I think he's watching Cinderella or something at the moment. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible, Deborah. I'm sorry to hear that. You've watched the Aladdin. That's with Will Smith, I want to say. Is it Will Smith? I'm pretty sure it is, isn't it? Thought we're telling his mates. He's in a bit of trouble, to be honest, lying. I think it's just teenage. He's just playing me up. He's just being difficult, to say the least, at the moment. It's like the last thing that I need. Yeah, Will Smith is a genie. I thought so. I've got that Disney Plus now, and I've sat down and watched that one film, that Who Framed Roger Rabbit. But I tell you what, I didn't half enjoy it. I had it on the iPad in front of me here, and I was sat here colouring, and I barely got anything done. I think I coloured three flowers because I was just fixated with it, because I've watched it as a child. So I'm just going to be a little bit quicker here and not have my head up constantly looking at the screen, because I don't want this going patchy on me. Just make sure the brush is wet whole time. I can't honestly remember what this paper behaves like with water. It's been a little while since I've used it. It's doing alright so far. We've not got running ink. Wet it again. I don't want to go right to the end because I don't think the water's meant to be right up until the end. And then I'll leave that for a minute, and then we can start adding some darker colours. Just go over certain areas again. I think I must have, not me as well, me, Dana, Lewis and Isabel must have walked past your house every single day for the past 3 weeks, Kirsta. Because that's the walk that we do. It takes us an hour to walk. We walk all the way up to the nursery, all the way around the high school, all the way around that estate, past your house, all the way around the estate near us. Love that film. Used to watch it all the time. The Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's brilliant, isn't it? I got Lewis watching it last night actually. You pre-ordered another book. What's that, Kirsta? Oh yeah, you shared it with me, didn't you? Yeah, it's out in September, I believe. Yeah, you have got to put your health first ever. Don't be going anywhere without gloves and masks or anything like that. Yeah, your big rainbow on your window. It's huge. I've got no kids that'll do that. Well, Isabel can't and Lewis won't do that. I wonder if I could paint mine. Mine's got like it's not one big window though, it's 2, 4, 6, 8. You know, like with pieces of plastic between them. So I don't know how I'd do that if I did. How are the pastel pencils? Really nice, really nice. I'm still having to adjust and get used to them. But yeah, I'm really enjoying them. This is Camilla's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I've got it on my wish list, I've not pre-ordered it yet. Let me just double check. I've got my phone right here. I've got a lot on my wish list, just it'll take me a minute. Or is it right at the top? Oh, there it is. The Pop Manga Cute and Creeper. That one. Yeah, I've not pre-ordered it yet. Yeah, and I've pre-ordered the Hanaka's one. You can order it from it was at a different website, but I couldn't fully understand how to order from there, so I've just not done. Right, I'll just leave this for another minute or so. So let me just pick another colour out. 264, where are you? 264. I'll try this pencil sharpener again. Oh, they're a bit thicker, these ones though. That might not work as well in this one. It's not too bad. It doesn't give the long point. Yeah, I've honestly I've tried. I need to probably show my husband because he might be able to work it out. Because I might be able to get it a bit sooner then. Well, this is just for you, Sue. Just for you. I know, thank you. I was well chuffed. I was well chuffed. And actually, this morning, I checked on my YouTube and the first little pay is on there. And I think it's in dollars. I don't know why it changed it to UK, but it was 57p. And I know that's it's, you know, it's not a lot, but I'm proper proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself. I've done this on my own, and you know, and I've been paid for it. I know it's only pence, you know, but I'm dead proud of myself. I will get paid through the adverts. So if you watch an advert, you get paid. And yeah, because Mia's got the premium, I sort of get a little bit of kickback from that. It depends how many people watch your video, and how long they sit through adverts and stuff. But yeah, I took a screenshot of the thing where it says how much. I'm gonna have to go for a darker one here. I took a screenshot of how much it shows you're gonna get paid, and I sent it to me. I sent it to my father-in-law. I don't know whether they go with that colour or this colour. And I sent it to my mother-in-law, and they were dead happy for me. Pop-ups, go away. I think I'm gonna go with this one, Cobalt Turquoise. I think. Let me just leave that one out, and let me just. I thought it was bleeding through there. I just wanted to check. But yeah, like 9 o'clock this morning, because I was up with Isabel this morning, with it being Easter Sunday. Danny's off work. He's off work tomorrow. So I was up with Isabel this morning. And yeah, I didn't want to wake him up because I was dead excited, so I just sent it to my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. I'm telling everybody about that. Me 50s, yeah. Saying how proud I was.
You get yourself a Freddo with that.
You know what, you probably even can't get a Freddo with that nowadays.
25p.
Freddos aren't 25p, they've gone up. He says I can buy myself a Freddo with that. He's being sarcastic. Exactly. There's a guy that I've watched for a couple of years on YouTube. He does gaming videos called Slipgator, and there's a couple of others as well, and I'll never ever click skip ad. I'll always watch it. So I've watched him for years and years and years, and the amount of joy that I've got through watching his videos. There's a couple of others as well. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Make it the first thing on your list. You get yourself up, get yourself dressed, you know, have some breakfast. I like breakfast. Go and get yourself out, get yourself back, have a shower, read a book, do a bit of housework, and maybe you know, maybe you'll be motivated to do a little bit of colouring. You know what we should do, Deborah? We'll pick a page and do a body colour if you want. You know what I'm like, it'll be done within a day, but you don't have to do that. But maybe that'll motivate you a little bit. And also I'm dead proud. I keep telling everyone. Exactly. To be fair, I've been trying to do my makeup, not every day, but even if it's just a little bit of something, just to make myself feel a little bit better, you know. And I think I've organised my desk 3 times now. I've took everything out and organised it, and I've cleaned the oven. I need to do my pan cupboard. That's another major job that needs doing. You know, everything taken out and reorganising. We've done all the back garden. Kids' rooms are sorted. How are we getting post at this time? It must be bloody junk mail. And letterbox is going on, unless it's the wind. You know it's not, it's the wind. I'm thinking someone's posting something, it's not, it's the wind. Yeah, I'm glad I chose that colour actually. Yeah, well Debbie, you know what boots I've got and not got. So do you want to pick a page, or do you want me to pick one? And I'll be able to make a start. If not, what day are we now? I'm losing track of my days. If not tomorrow, then Tuesday or Wednesday. I thought somebody was posting, you know, like junk mail, like menus through door, and I'm thinking, who's going to order a takeaway at the moment? Monkey menu PJs. I can't do that. If I did that, I wouldn't get anything done. Even the days that I've managed to have a lie-in, I'll get washed and dressed, put my hair in a bun and get things done. We've been having to do a lot of physio with Isabel and standing frame and whatnot, so that's been keeping me quite busy, to be honest. That standing frame that she's got though now, honestly, it's atrocious. It takes up a quarter of my front room. It looks terrible. I mean, I know it's doing a good, but it looks terrible. Oh, it's Sunday now. I told you I'm losing track of days. That's fine then, Deborah. I'm just going to leave that again. So I do hope that this is helpful, but as you can see, I just do it in really thin layers. I mean, I don't know if this is the way that you're meant to do it. Maybe you're meant to put all the colours on at once, but this is the way that I found that it works for me. Prussian blue, bluish turquoise I think actually. We'll leave that one out. Put that green back. It's my lie-in day tomorrow, yes. Lie-in, so I'll get to stop in bed till about 10 o'clock, 10:30, yes. That sharpener is quite tight on these ones. Can you see there? It's actually nipping at the pencils, so I'm going to have to be careful with that. I'll just leave it for another minute or so. It's alright, having to ask Alexa every single day what date it is. Every single day without fail. If I check the date of the food in the fridge. Because I'm only going shopping now once a week, I'm having to literally think about everything that I'm doing, you know, food wise. And I'm not realising what day it is, and then things go off. I think that's a really, really nice idea, Kirsty, yeah. I couldn't answer you whether... I don't see why not, because you've coloured it and there's no way that someone can copy it if it's already coloured. I don't see that being a problem. Well, that's really nice. It's really nice of you to do that. I mean, if you was worried about anybody saying anything, I probably wouldn't tell loads of people. But I shouldn't see why not. You know, I'd give a couple of pictures of mine away, and obviously I've never had any problem with that. Cindy, colouring K is called Kirsty. Her name's Kirsty. Oh, Tammy's popping up as she commented. She commented on one of my videos. You don't know what to do with yourself. It is, it's hard at the moment, isn't it? I think it's making people suffer a lot that do work full time. My husband's not been too bad actually. He said that he's been more busy now than when he's actually at work. I don't know why that one works out, but he has been. He went into the office on Thursday last week because he needed to go and print some stuff off. And he was gone from 7:30 in the morning. He got back about 11:45, and now I didn't know what to do with myself. Because I'm so used to him being here now. What's it going to be like when he does go back to work? I'm going to be on pins. Right, let's blend this out now. Kirsty, look at my phone case. I put that Mod Podge on it, and I put it on the pencil case as well. Look how sparkly it is. I've only done it on one side though, I need to do the other side tomorrow. I'm thinking about putting it on my Converse as well. Isabel's Pedro shoes as well, but if I mess them up she ain't getting another pair. So I best not. But how cute would that be? So like I said, I'm just doing this little bit by little bit. You know what I might do? Add some Mod Podge to the water. How cool would that look? She's in like a glittery swamp. I can't wait either, but you know, it's not going to last forever. It's not, it just won't. It's an impossibility that it's going to last forever, so just keep telling yourself that. Things will get better. We'll get back to normal eventually. Right, I think I'm happy with that water there. I don't want to add any more darker colours to it. No, I'm happy with that. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the bubbles. So I'll leave these two colours out. And what colour did I choose at the start? That one. So I'm going to do these three colours with the bubbles. So that's my lighter one, the green one. And as I go, I'm going to wet it just so when I've got back to this side it'll be more or less dry. Have I missed something about you cutting your hair? You're going to cut your hair yourself? What, like a trim or proper? Like cut it, cut it. You're braver than me. Oh, it's a lovely boot, that one. The Daughters of the Sea, the first one, is really a nice boot, that one, Madison. You'll really enjoy that one. That's actually one of my favourites by her. I'm not sure actually whether this is from that book. I'm not quite sure. You miss your January hair appointment. Well, Mia, you're braver than me. I'll dye my own hair, but I won't cut it. I hope you can see how easy these pencils are to blend out. It's easy peasy. I've got all the PDFs, it's just in one big binder and I haven't got a front cover, so I don't actually know which is which. It's just sort of taking guesses, but I think this is. Got everything falling over here now. You can be quite rough with these pencils as well, and they still just blend out really easily. I hope you didn't mind as well the silent flip throughs, the boots that I did, but I filmed them earlier on this evening, so you wouldn't have wanted to hear Mr. Tumble in the background, would you? Well, I think it's helping a lot of people at the moment. You know, it's a good thing to have this sort of hobby, isn't it? Especially at times like now. Right, let's go in with the turquoise colour. They're dry. And blend these out in a minute. Where's that at, me, sorry? It was turning out lovely, that one as well, Debbie. I told you I was watching that one. You should do it as a colouring chart. I really enjoy listening and watching new videos. Oh, brilliant, Kirsty. Are you any good at drawing? I used to be years and years ago. Years and years ago. I've got pictures of dinosaurs that I did, if that counts. Just gonna re-wet the brush and wipe it down. must have been a piece of glitter that I've just picked up. Can you see it? Under my finger there now. On the cloth. Oh, did you really? Let's add a little bit more here. Is there anything, just so I know for the next stream, is there anything, I will use these apertures again, but is there anything specifically you'd want to see me colour? It's just so I've got some ideas in mind. It's just so I'm not coming on completely blind to what I'm doing, and I'd rather do something that, you know, you guys have asked for, I want to see. I'm trying my best to get more videos out, you know, but maybe I can get my husband to take Isabel out for an hour tomorrow after shopping. I might be able to film something then, maybe. Sorry? No thanks. Let's blend these out again, I don't like that line. Right. I do watch I've watched Dee Dee's live streams back quite a lot, to be honest, but I have them on in the background, you know, just listen to them, and Sammy's as well, yeah. I don't always necessarily talk in people's live streams, especially if there's a lot of people there, because I feel like, what's the point in talking when sometimes you're not going to get a response back, or is that just me? That was a long bloody stream she did. She did it over the full day, didn't she? I think she had 2 breaks. I was on nearly 100% of the time, even when I was in the kitchen cooking tea. I had Sammy on in the background, and then she was going for breaks, didn't she, because she needed to go and eat and then take Chip out for a walk. But yeah, I don't know if anybody's commented underneath how many boots she's actually caught. I need to double check that because I'm curious. Right, I'm going to make them lips a little bit darker. What shall we use? Violet. Alright, it's warping a little bit, but you know, it's bearable. I know I messaged her on it on Instagram actually the day after. So how much I enjoyed it actually. I want that binder as well that she's got. Like I said, I've looked how much they are, and it's I didn't realise they were that expensive. Right. Just want to add just a little bit of colour here. Not much. Right. Let me just put this back and make a little bit of room on my desk. Part is moved. I think I'm going to add some stickles to the bubbles. We all love good stickles. So we can see a turquoise, the green. I think somebody said that they were going to comment, you know, how many she's actually got. I'm pretty sure that's what somebody said anyway. I'm just looking for... There it is. That's the one I wanted. She's completely right though with what she was saying. Just because she's not coloured in every single boot doesn't mean that she's not going to do. This is a hobby that's can last a very, very long time. Even if you like flicking through the pages, there's not a problem with that. And these stickles will dry completely flat. And I'm going to add some darker spots, I think. I'm going to leave that bit empty in the middle. There. I like PDFs as well with me, but this is why I want a binder, you know, so I can sort of make my own books, put my own cover on, that sort of thing. Just adding a little bit of the darker one as well. Once I've done this, guys, I'm gonna head off. Got a couple of things I want to do before bedtime, but I promise I will try my best to get on it a little bit more and be a little bit more active. Yeah, I did see the binder. It's called the Crinch, I think. Is it the Crinch? Xmas present, exactly. Exactly. Well, for the price of it, it might be a birthday and a Christmas one. They're not cheap, and I think that mini one was about £130. I think that was the cheapest that I found. I think she's got the bigger one. And the dogs are at it again. That turquoise glitter is gorgeous. No, Kirsty, apparently it's me was saying it's an update, because I was saying, well, I like to, you know, share other people's channels. So if I'm saying, oh, well, put 3 hearts on if you've got a channel, and people won't be able to click on your name now. It's ridiculous. I don't know why they've done that. It seems a bit unfair, to be honest. Oh, that turquoise one is absolutely gorgeous. Oops, nearly. And I'm going to add a little bit of the clear one, I think, to the butterfly. Exactly, that's how I was finding new people. Like, if you're watching people's streams, or even if you're watching them playback, yeah, that option isn't there anymore. Right, I'm quite happy with that. I might come back tomorrow and just do some of the hair in my own time, but I'm quite happy with, you know, how it's turned out so far. I like her eyes as well. I'll be happier once that glue's settled down a bit, but I don't want to promise when it's going to be next, guys, and I feel terrible not being able to say, but it's just, you know, it's one of them things. So I'll be back when I will be back. So I don't know whether it'll be in a video you'll see me next, or another stream, but it won't be too long. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll say in advance thank you for anybody that watches any adverts or anything, because it does help the channel out and it gives me a massive boost, and I'm dead proud of myself. Well, thank you very much, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.